Okay, good day there. Very simple recipe today. It should only take 5 minutes in total in terms of active time. But today we're making a very simple, easy, and if you sub out ingredients, a very healthy meal. We're going to make some chicken, well, they're a bit like jalapeno bombers. Chicken, cream cheese, and jalapeno burritos. So my chicken's going to go in. Now I'm making quite a bit here because some of it's going to be for lunch, and it's going to feed a family of 4. So I'm going for, I think it's around 1 kilo of chicken. I'm going to put a couple of bits of chicken stock in there. So this is something you can do before work, nice and easy. You know, you don't have to crowd around the cooker. And this is as much for prep goals. Once I've done that, I'm going to actually coat this in water. Oh, this will break down during the day, so I don't really need to move it back. I am, however, just going to make sure that it is all coated. Once that's there, stick that on low, and that's the job done. And as far as prep goes, that's just about it, apart from the burrito fillings. I'll come back in around 6 hours when this is nice and shredded, or well, when I'm home from work. See you then. Okay, it was a slight bit later than usual. It's been a busy day, and as plans do, my plans have changed, but this isn't going to be wasted. So what I'm going to do is we're going to drain the stock now, because that stock, once it's drained, it's going to be absolutely delicious. And I'll use that stock in the base for my gravy on a roast dinner that I'm going to do on Sunday. So on Sunday I'm thinking of doing pulled gammon and chicken. So I'll use that stock then. So all I'm going to do is this. I'm going to drain it for now. Oh, so if I can just turn that, there you go. It's a bit of a messy counter, but we'll do. So I'm going to drain that stock now. Oh, it's a bit hot. In fact, it's very hot. So, drain that off there. And actually what I'm going to do, I'm not going to pull this today. I will pull it tomorrow. So I'm going to refrigerate this overnight. You could, if you wanted, you could make the burritos now and come back to it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to save that till tomorrow. That's now been slow cooked. I've got a lot of chicken stock. That's going to go in the fridge, and we'll come back tomorrow to shred it and then add the flavourings and make our burritos. See you tomorrow. Okay, here we go, day after, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to split this, because what I need to do a dairy-free version, and then I need to do a normal version. I'm doing dairy-free because we have issues with dairy. As you know, those that watch my channel for many years know. Sorry about that, nice. So I'm just going to go straight in there. Now this is cold. You could do this warm, but I'm doing it the day after because, like I said yesterday, okay, change of plans. Okay, lots came up. So what I'm going to do is make sure this is nice. Okay. You could use a fork, masher, whatever you've got at hand, it doesn't really matter. But we want to make sure that there's no large chunks. Now, if I was making this the night before, you'd be alright. At this stage, it is still very cold, so we're going to have to put it at a very low heat. You'd have a choice. You could seal it and microwave it. Okay, but I do want to keep that crisp texture. So what I'm going to do is make sure that it's, what's what I'm looking for? Make sure that at a low temperature in the air fryer, because I'm going to use an air fryer, low temperature in the air fryer. And that way I get crisp and an inside that is absolutely piping hot. So I'm going to do this by eye. You have lots of ways you can do this. Me personally, I'm here going to use a few herbs, not much, but cream cheese. I'm going to go in with that. That's a bit thicker than I was expecting. But I'm doing my lads. Now my lad does like spice, but if I put these with jalapenos, he's going to burn his poor mouth off. So I'm going to build my lads first. If I can get this mixed in, I might have to go in with my hands. It's not the easiest to do. And to be fair, it's probably going to need a full lot. So yeah, unfortunately, you know, I've no option in this. This kind of does double my meal prices, but I don't want my, especially my little lad who loves food, I don't want him to miss out. Now, strange enough, you know, all this plant-based stuff and all this vegan stuff gets a lot of stick. You know, science aside, I think a lot of it is actually pretty tasty. I just tasted this and I can tell you now most people wouldn't tell the difference between that and a standard cheese. Other than the fact that, as you can see, it's a bit bigger. Now, the lad and the missus don't want additional cheese, okay? So that's all I'm going to put in there. It's still a bit thick, so I'm going to make sure. I think I've used the wrong utensil, perhaps, potentially. But yeah, we've got most of that mixed in. That's it really. So I'm going to build the lads, show you how to build the lads. The lads are quite easy, okay? That's all. I'm going to put a bit of salt, bit of pepper, and a little bit of not pickle juice, but jalapeno juice. So there we go. That's the garlic. I'm only going for a touch of salt because the chicken stock had salt in it. And then I'm going to do some ground pepper as well. Okay. And then with the jalapenos, here we go. It's a bit better. So we'll do me that to one side. Building wrap's easy. I'm not going for big and chunky, I'm going for small and neat. So I've got small tortillas. Sorry, I am talking away from camera again. I'm struggling to open a resealable pack. But folding's easy, I don't know, I might do one, I'll see how much I get on one wrap. So, one wrap maybe. Oh no, I think one big one would be enough, I think. Do that. So that's my son's, that's just cream cheese. It's a bit, I promise you my hands are clean. Some people want the wraps, I didn't, sorry, a bit out of focus there. But there you go. All we do, fold it, and then it's actually quite easy to do from there. And I'm going to tuck it in, and there you go. One cream cheese and chicken burrito. That's that done. I did say I'm going to do it in the air fryer. So that's in there to go. I now need the rest of it. And what I'm going to do with here is get my jalapenos. Before I get slated, I have checked, okay, there's no milk and there's just wheat in the wraps. There's no milk, there's no soya, so that's going to be great for my lad. Okay, I'm going to put quite a few of these are nice. They are just pickled jalapenos, so they do have a kick, but they are quite mild overall. I'm going to show you something I've actually got. I'm not going to open them today, but you could do it with some cowboy candy. So effectively, sweet candied jalapenos, and they are absolutely delicious. I have a brand I recommend, and there you go. It's Daddy Cool's again, but Daddy Cool's salted caramel cowboy candy. I'm not going to use it today. I kind of want the sweetness off. I find cream cheese is quite sweet anyway, so we're going to leave that out. So that's going to go into the bowl, and then mix that in. done. So a kilogram of chicken is going to do me roughly, it's going to do me 6 wraps. Good wraps, generous wraps as well, nothing too stingy. So you can see this one, it's quite fat. Get a bit more in there actually. This actually does taste delicious, not gonna lie. Again, always tuck in. So I'm not over cramming these, so they're gonna go quite easy. I think my only criticism is, I think plant-based cream cheese I'm going to have to do as, I think you need to work through it a little bit first, warm it up. So there you go, those are my dairy-free ones, nice and easy, quick dairy-free snack. They're also good, you know, I'm going to admit, I saw it on one of these TikTok, Facebook shorts. Nice protein. You can swap a lot of this out, low fat cheese. I mean, mine was plant based. You could swap to wheat or protein based wraps. But there you go. That's for dairy free. I'm just checking that there's no jalapeno residue, because I think my little girl will have a bit of an attack. So now I'm going to build my my dairy versions. Sorry, I couldn't get my words out then. I'm just gonna. Everything's a mess. Can't put. I'm running out of space everywhere. So again, back to it. We're gonna. So what I'm going to do, build my daughter one now, and then I'm going to build mine and hopefully have 1 or 2 available for lunch tomorrow. If not, oh well, it's going to be a nice tea. Is that done? Should have it. Now this one is good old Philly. This is going to be a lot more generous. And a little bit more workable. I think, I hope, I might be wrong. A whisk, work it. Probably going to need a little bit more. So I did buy extra Philly because I thought there wouldn't be enough. And I might, I don't know. Depends how cheesy you want it, I suppose. So to this, I mean, you could add all sorts. You could have something crunchy. Grab more cheese, which I think I might do, bit of grated cheese. Yeah, that's nice actually. Oh. So until a few weeks ago, I would have thought chicken cream cheese and a wrap would work. But do you know what? I did try it and it was delicious. My camera technique is shocking today, I do apologise. There we go. Let me just wipe that. It's just residue from one of the chickens, that's fine. Get rid of that. Done. Okay, and as per usual, we're going to build it the same way. And this one's for my little girl. She won't like spice, so I'm going to leave it. Fold. There you go, another wrap done. So there you go, these are my wraps, or these are the wraps I'm doing for the rest of the family. Mine will come later. These are going to go in the air fryer. I'm going to do it quite a low heat, and the reason I'm going to do low heat is I want it to cook about burning my wrap. So I've not done this before. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go for 8 minutes at 170, and we'll see how that works. I'll come back to you at the end of that and let you know if it needed more time. So, long story short, this actually needed, what was it, 72, about 11 minutes at 170, 175, but they're delicious, oozy, creamy, full of jalapeños. So there you go, do that. And that on the side. So I've got some peppers there because, well, purely because no veg, and I thought we needed a little bit of veg, and that's all I could do at a quick notice. So there you go, we have our chicken and jalapeno bomber burritos. So with a bit of fries and some just normal sweet peppers on the side. Whatever's on your plates, please do eat what you enjoy and enjoy what you eat. And of course, tune in next episode. See you later. As usual, don't forget, wherever or whenever you are viewing this video, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe. Click the links to the right to see some more of my beautiful, delicious recipes. Give that notification bell a ring to be informed of future content. And last but not least, comment below what's on your plates.